I'm Martin.
Yeah, we started out playing. I met Steve in like end of 1979, something around there. We both had a mutual friend, our bass player Tim Chandler, who Steve was going to school with at Azusa Pacific, and we started playing, forming a little band and playing and changing our name all the time and trying to find a show to play or a gig to play. And eventually, we stayed with it long enough to where in about '83 it got a lot more serious, where we were thinking about recording and trying to get a record deal and all that kind of stuff. So we've been playing together ever since. We got our first record out on Maranatha Music, Broken Records at the time, which was owned by a company called Maranatha Music, and that was wasn't it was an early band experience. So it was like first recording, and we look back on it and go, oh, it's not great or anything, but it was kind of a stepping stone that led to other stuff. We ended up getting signed. We did one EP on a label called Shadow Records, which was short-lived. And then we got signed to Word and did 4 records for them. And it was a good experience. Our whole thing was that every record we did for Word, we always thought it was going to be our last, because it wasn't as successful as what they thought it should be or we thought it should be. There just wasn't the market. There wasn't radio. There wasn't a lot of that kind of stuff that you have now. And we were just a little strange, lyrically and musically a little strange.
I think our whole career has been a process of learning to be content with whatever success we would have and learning how to measure success. Mm-hmm. Because every individual that hears your song or sees your painting or eats the cake that you made or whatever is important, precious to God. And it's sometimes more important to sow deep in people's lives. And we turn around and we've done, 14 albums? Mm-hmm. And we've had a lot of people carry our songs in their hearts for decades. And because, like Derry was saying, we were strange, we were in this Christian industry, because that's what it is, industry. And we were a misfit from the start, and there was really, I guess we kind of knew we were doomed as far as any chance of commercial success from the start. But we would continue to make the records that we wanted to hear, say the things that resonated with us as true. Mm-hmm. And in the end, I'm very pleased. I'm proud, and also we've managed to stay friends. Mm-hmm. A lot of us for 30 years. And most bands, I've produced like a whole bunch of bands also, and they don't usually make a second record because they can't get along.
Right, it's true.
So that is success in itself.
And I got to say too that especially the years on Word, they were very, very supportive of us, and it wasn't like they were in there blocking everything we did and trying to make it hard on us or whatever. They were like, "Go, you guys do what you're going to do. Just go do it, and let's see if it works." In this market, and so they were very, very supportive and allowed us to make records we wanted to make. And we've, like Steve said, we learned early on to focus on the people that listen, as opposed to the people that don't really care. And we have a lot of loyal fans who have followed us. They've raised their kids with us. Their kids come to our shows now, and their kids are in college, and they followed us from the very beginning. And we feel really humbled and fortunate that we can say that after all these years we still have people that show up where we're going to go, and they listen. They know every word. They know the words better than I do. I don't know the stupid words. They know the words. Yeah. And they come and sing and they're there, and we couldn't have asked for more at this point. We feel like this is where we're supposed to be. Yeah,
and we don't have any bitterness or hard feelings toward anyone that worked on our records, the record companies and all that. Great people, wonderful people that have brought us in, and just nothing but gratitude, really. And here we are still going. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, it is kind of like you row out on a lake so far that you can't see the shore. And if you go out, anyone who's in the arts, and once your 30s are gone and your 40s are gone, we don't know how to do anything else, and so we just got to keep rowing.